My daughters started screaming every time I tried to leave her alone with my new wife. Not crying, screaming, like she was in danger. This was Emma, my 5-year-old who loved everyone, who'd never met a stranger. But for 6 weeks straight, she'd grab my leg and beg me not to go. "Please, Daddy, don't leave me with her. Please." I thought it was adjustment issues, normal step-family growing pains, until I installed a nanny cam and saw what happened when I left the room. My name is Michael. I'm 38 years old. I lost my wife, Sarah, 3 years ago to cancer. She was 20. We'd been married for 7 years. Emma was 2 when Sarah died, too young to understand. Too young to remember much, just fragments. Her mother's perfume, her voice singing lullabies, the way she'd braid Emma's hair every morning. I spent 2 years drowning, working, parenting, existing, not living, just going through motions. My sister Kate told me I needed to try again, that Sarah would want me to be happy, that Emma needed a mother figure. I wasn't sure. How do you replace someone irreplaceable? But Kate was persistent. "Set up a dating profile for me. Maji mi go auchi. Meiji mi try." That's how I met Vanessa. She was 32. Beautiful. A paralegal at a law firm downtown. Sophisticated. Put together. Everything I wasn't anymore. We matched online. Met for coffee. She was charming. Asked about Emma. Said she loved kids. Had always wanted to be a mother, but hadn't found the right partner. She seemed perfect. We dated for 8 months before I introduced her to Emma. I was careful. Protective. Sarah had been gone 2 years by then, but Emma was still fragile. Still asked when Mommy was coming home. Still cried at night sometimes. I needed to be sure Vanessa was ready for that. Ready for a grieving child. Ready for the reality of being a stepmother. The first meeting went well. Vanessa brought Emma a stuffed unicorn, pink and sparkly. Emma loved it. Hugged it. Hugged Vanessa. Said thank you in that tiny voice that melted hearts. Vanessa smiled. Said Emma was adorable. Said we'd be a perfect little family. I believed her. We got married 6 months later. Small ceremony. Just family. Kate was my best man. Emma was flower girl. She wore a white dress with purple flowers. Held Vanessa's hand during photos. Smiled. I thought we'd made it. Thought we were going to be okay. The problem started immediately after the honeymoon. Vanessa moved into our house. The house Sarah and I had bought, where every room held memories. I'd asked Vanessa if she was comfortable with that. She'd said yes. Said she understood. Said she wanted to honor Sierra's memory while building our future. I was grateful. But the first week, things changed. Vanessa started redecorating. Said the house needed updating. Needed to feel like ours, not mine and Sarah's. I understood that. Let her change the living room. Paint colors, new furniture, but then she wanted Sarah's things gone. Photos, paintings, the quilt Sarah had made while pregnant with Emma. I said no. Emma needed those connections. Vanessa smiled, said of course we'd keep them, just maybe in storage. For now? I should have seen it then. The way her smile didn't reach her eyes when Emma was around. The way she'd stiffened when Emma wanted hugs. The way she'd suggest Emma play in her room instead of the living room. Small things. Easy to dismiss. Easy to blame on adjustment. Emma started having nightmares, waking up screaming 3, 4 times a night. I'd run to her room, hold a rocker, asked what was wrong. She'd cry, say she missed Mommy, say she wanted Mommy back. Normal grief, expected. But it was getting worse, not better. Then came the refusals. I needed to run to the store. 20-minute trip. Asked Vanessa to watch Emma. Emma started crying, begging to come with me. I told her she could stay home, watch a movie. Vanessa would make popcorn. Emma grabbed my leg. Please, Daddy, no. Take me with you. Please. I thought she was being clingy. Separation, anxiety. Her therapist said it was normal after loss, that new family dynamics could trigger regression. We'd work through it. I took Emma with me. She was fine, happy, singing in the car. No issues. Next time, same thing. I needed to mow the lawn 30 minutes. Asked Vanessa to play with Emma inside. Emma started screaming, not crying. Full panic screaming. Daddy, don't leave me. Please. I don't want to stay with her. I was shocked. Vanessa looked hurt. Said she didn't understand. She'd be nothing but kind to Emma. This pattern continued for weeks. Every time I tried to leave Emma alone with Vanessa, Emma would panic, scream, beg, cling to me like her life depended on it. But she was fine with everyone else. My sister Kate, her grandmother, her preschool teachers. Just not Vanessa. I asked Emma what was wrong. Why didn't she want to be with Vanessa? She'd look down, pick at her fingers, say she was scared. I'd ask, scared of what? She'd say she didn't know, just scared. I tried everything. Therapy, calm conversations, gentle encouragement. Nothing worked. Vanessa was patient at first, said Emma just needed time. That blending families was hard, thought we'd get through it. But after 6 weeks, her patience wore thin. She started suggesting maybe Emma was manipulating me. Maybe Emma didn't want to share me. Maybe Emma needed firmer boundaries, discipline, structure. I didn't like that. Emma was 5, grieving, adjusting to a new mother figure. She didn't need discipline. She needed understanding. Vanessa disagreed, said I was too soft, that Emma was running the household, that a 5-year-old shouldn't dictate our lives. I told Vanessa to back off. She was not Emma's mother. She was my wife. There was a difference. That night, Vanessa cried, said she was trying so hard, that Emma hated her for no reason, that I always took Emma's side, that she felt like an outsider in her own marriage. I felt guilty. Maybe I was being overprotective. Maybe Emma did need to adjust. Maybe I needed to trust Vanessa more. So I made a decision. I'd leave Emma with Vanessa for an hour. Supervised, sort of. I'd be in the garage, working on my car. Emma would know I was close. But she'd have to spend time with Vanessa, build trust, bond. I told Emma the plan that morning. She immediately started crying. Daddy, no. Please, no. I don't want to. I knelt down, looked her in the eyes, asked her to trust me, to try. Just 1 hour. I'd be right outside. She could come get me any time. She nodded, tears streaming down her face. Okay, Daddy. Okay. But something in my gut felt wrong. The way Emma looked at Vanessa. Pure fear. Not discomfort. Not shyness. Fear. So I made another decision. One I'm not proud of, but don't regret. I'd ordered a nanny cam weeks earlier. One of those stuffed animal ones with a hidden camera. I'd set it up in the living room that morning. Told Vanessa it was a new toy for Emma. She didn't think twice about it. I went to the garage, pretended to work on my car, watched the live feed on my phone. Emma sat on the couch, holding her unicorn. Vanessa sat across from her, smiling. For 5 minutes, nothing happened. Just silence. Then I announced loudly I was going to the hardware store. Be back in an hour. The front door closed. Vanessa's smile disappeared instantly. She stood up, walked over to Emma, grabbed the unicorn out of her hands. Emma reached for it. Vanessa held it up high, said in a voice I'd never heard before, "Stop crying all the time. Stop being such a baby. Your mommy's dead. She's not coming back. And you need to accept that I'm your mother now." Emma started crying. Vanessa grabbed her arm. Hard. I said, "Stop crying. Do you ever listen? This is why your daddy gets so tired of you. You're exhausting. You're needy. You're annoying. He told me he wishes you were easier. That you weren't so difficult." I watched my 5-year-old daughter's face crumble, watched her believe that I, her father, thought she was a burden. I was out of the garage and through the door in seconds. Vanessa heard me coming, shoved the unicorn back at Emma, plastered on a smile, started saying something about playing a game. I didn't let her finish. I told her to pack her things, get out of my house. She tried to lie, said Emma was making things up, that I misunderstood. I pulled out my phone, played the video, watched her face go white. She tried to explain, said she was frustrated, said Emma had been difficult all morning, said she didn't mean it. I didn't care what she meant. She'd grabbed my daughter, called her annoying, told her I wished she was different, lied about what I'd said, emotionally abused a grieving 5-year-old child. I wanted her gone. She left that night. I filed for divorce the next morning. Emma didn't ask where Vanessa went. She just climbed into my lap that evening, held her unicorn, said quietly, "I tried to tell you, Daddy. I know, baby. I know. I'm so sorry." My sister Kate came over. I showed her the video. She cried, said she'd had a bad feeling about Vanessa, but couldn't put her finger on it. Said Emma had tried to tell her once that Vanessa was mean when I wasn't looking. Kate thought Emma was just adjusting poorly, didn't realize it was real. Over the next few weeks, Emma slowly came back to herself. The nightmares stopped. She started smiling again, playing. She'd still have moments where she'd ask about her real mommy, but they were gentler now, sadder, but not terrified. I asked Emma's therapist how I missed it, how I didn't see the signs. She said abusers are experts at hiding, that they show one face to adults and another to children, that Emma had tried to tell me the only way she knew how, by refusing to be alone with the threat. I'd been so focused on blending the family that I'd missed what Emma was screaming at me the whole time. The divorce was final 3 months later. Vanessa tried to get alimony, said she'd given up her apartment to move in with me. My lawyer showed the video to the judge, explained the emotional abuse, the manipulation. Vanessa got nothing. Not a penny. Not a piece of furniture. Nothing. I haven't dated since. It's been a year and a half. Emma is 7 now. Thriving. Happy. We've kept Sarah's photos up. Her quilt is on Emma's bed. We talk about her mommy often. Good memories, happy stories. Emma knows Sarah loved her, that Sarah would be proud of her. Kate asked me recently if I'd ever try dating. Try giving Emma a mother figure. I said maybe someday. But next to me, I'll listen to Emma from the start. Children know things adults miss. They sense danger. They feel threats. They don't have the words to explain it. But they show you through behavior, through fear, through screaming and clinging and begging. Emma tried to tell me for 6 weeks. 6 weeks of panic. 6 weeks of please, Daddy, don't leave me. And I almost didn't listen. Almost forced her to just adjust. Almost normalized her terror because it was inconvenient. Because I wanted my marriage to work. Because I didn't trust my daughter's instincts over my wife's words. That nanny cam saved Emma from months, maybe years, of psychological damage. Saved her from believing her father thought she was a burden. Saved her from internalizing that she was difficult and annoying and too much. Saved her from a woman who smiled at me and tormented her the second I turned my back. People ask me how I didn't see it sooner. I don't have a good answer. I saw what I wanted to see. A fresh start. A new family. A mother for my daughter. I didn't see the truth that some people are good at pretending. Good at playing roles. Good at saying the right things while doing the wrong ones. But Emma saw it. From the very first time they were alone, she knew. And she tried to tell me the only way a 5-year-old knows how. By refusing. By screaming. By begging her daddy not to leave her with the person who smiled at him and hurt her. I'll never ignore that again. If Emma ever says she's scared of someone, I'll believe her. No questions. No doubts. No second guessing. Because children don't lie about fear. They might not understand it. Might not explain it well, but they don't lie about it. Vanessa's remarried now. To someone with no kids. I hope she stays away from children. I hope she never gets the chance to tell another grieving child that they're annoying, that their dead parent isn't coming back, that they need to just accept their new reality and stop being so difficult. Emma still has her unicorn, the one Vanessa gave her on that first meeting. I asked if she wanted to throw it away. She said no. Said it wasn't the unicorn's fault. That it was just a toy. That it didn't do anything wrong. She's right. It didn't. It just watched. Just like I almost did, but I'm grateful I didn't. Grateful I trusted my gut enough to install that camera. Grateful I didn't wait another day, another week, another month. Grateful Emma is safe, happy, free from someone who would have broken her spirit one criticism at a time. That's the day my 5-year-old daughter refused to be alone with my new wife. And thank God she did, because her refusal saved her. Her screaming protected her. Her fear was the warning I almost ignored. I won't make that mistake again. Eva